maybe even in college, they were the best two-way talent on their team. They succeeded doing that, and they think, oh, I can carry that forward to the pros. But it can be really different when you get up to this kind of level and deal with that higher degree of talent.
Yeah, you have to understand that the competition is absolutely insane as you start climbing up the ranks through the minor leagues and, of course, in the major leagues. So you will be challenged like you've never been challenged before.
Yeah.
And whether you are a hitter, well, you're going to see some pitching that is just absolutely superior. Or whether you're a pitcher, you're going to see, hitting that is pretty good. So imagine now putting those two together at the same time. You're getting challenged both ways, and it's very difficult to master both crafts at the same time and reach your potential in each. It's a very difficult task to take on. So, we'll see how that pans out. Teams are most definitely valuing the two-way player, but it's very difficult to have that player reach their potential on each category.
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Central Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Fernando Jr. comes into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending his streak in this one?
Yeah, Matty, consistent hitting mechanics, a great eye, feel for the barrel right there, Matty V. I actually think it's going to continue. This guy looks so calm in the box, I don't see that he doesn't get a knock today.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The first of this three-game weekend series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ryan Weathers will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now the first pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Low, the runner at second with one away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. You've probably heard a lot about his two-way player ambitions, but it's going to be a challenge to make sure he gets enough reps in either role to really fulfill his potential.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Reps are so important to his player development. And it's going to take a well-crafted, well-coordinated effort for him to succeed as a two-way guy. Not just by himself, the training staff, the coaching staff. That's the big thing for me. How can we keep this guy's body healthy, moving towards the goal of potentially being a great two-way player?
And there are two away now. Stepping in once again is Fernando Jr. grounded out in his last at-bat.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, 6th home run on the season for him. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Wow, he may be a rookie, but he shows some veteran power right there. Just absolutely blasting that thing out of here. As he matures and gets even stronger, you're going to see more and more of it. I think this bomb is a sign of great things to come.
Now it'll be Alfonso Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Alfonso Rodriguez.
Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rough Riders are out in front, 3-1. Next to dig in, Fernando Jr.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
First pitch on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rough Riders lead it 3-1. Now into the box, Jermaine Doherty. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, let's go right here.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are... Next to hit, Fernando Jr. flew out last time up.
Jr.
Here's the first pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. High and deep to right center.
Make the turn, go, make the turn.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
And stepping in, Jim Hernandez singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it.
So the next to bat will be Steve Jefferson. He doubled his last time up.
Jefferson.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. To short. Fielded cleanly. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here is Fernando Jr. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Here we go. Let's get ready.
First offering.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Hey, let it rip one time. He's right here.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A pause and the 0-2. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Keep going up there. Touch up. You next.
Rounded down the third baseline. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
5-2 the final score tonight. Frisco took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hans Kraus takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Ryan Weathers was only able to work 4 innings as
he's starting to draw some eyes, and for good reason. He has been lighting it up at the plate and playing well in the field to boot. I've got Mike Lowell with me today. Mike, what are you seeing from him that's leading to this late success?
Well, I've been very impressed. I look at him and I see an absolute plan at the plate. That tells me that he's putting in a lot of work in between games, maybe even in between at-bats, talking to his coaches, using the video work. Maybe it's the weight room, whatever the case may be. But he is really showing that what he's doing off the field is paying dividends on the field, and he's really catching a lot of eyes.
You know, I've dealt with some players who will keep a journal even between at-bats of everything they saw from the pitcher. Every little thing that you do, all that prep really can pay off in results.
It definitely can. You know, and this is a case-by-case basis. Some people are very meticulous. They like to know what a certain guy threw in every single count and feel like that helps them in the future. Some guys want to have a clean slate. But whatever it is, this young man is doing his job, and it's really showing on the field. He has a knowledge of the plate much more advanced than his years are showing right now, and it bodes well for his team.